What's up, everybody? It's your girl Nita, your favorite diva, and I am back to do a love and marriage Huntsville. This is season 6, I believe. This is the reunion part 1. Lord have mercy. Let's go ahead and get into it. We're gonna get into these looks real quick. We're gonna get into some clips real quick, and we are going to break it down and see what is going on. Okay. So y'all know the show opens with Carlos going around to all of the people's um dressing rooms trying to see what's going on. The Scott 1.0, they come in with some ring, like they getting in the ring. They got some the ring jackets on or whatever, talking about the champions here. All right, so they ready to go to war, they ready to go to battle. Fine, 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 fine. Okay. Everybody else was kind of cut and dry, except for Mel's demeanor and her attitude was much more lighter this season. Thank God. And I think that that's part of the reason why we have 32 episodes in this season, because we wanted to get Mel back into a better place. We wanted to give her time to heal, time to be in a different space. And so that is my reasoning for why the season was so long. So we could see a character arc. So, and with that being said, Carlos looked nice, of course, with his fitted jacket on. Okay. So I got looks. Let's see. I tried to get them standing up, coming in, and also sitting down. I think Tisha looks really, really pretty. It's something about that dress in the middle of that dress is not working for me, the corset looking thing, but I love the sheer. I love the top of it. I think the color is gorgeous. It looks very pretty on her skin. Her makeup is pretty. Her hair is pretty. Like I kind of go up for this one. It's okay. It's all right. We definitely know we're 6 seasons in. We're a little bit more seasoned. Um, Marcel, he's doing his thing or whatever. Let's see. We have Courtney and Stormy. Okay, so they came in obviously custom made. Um, I don't even know how to say it. Um, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I don't even know how to even comment on it, but you see they're doing the pretty in pink. Um, I don't know, around the boob area feels a little ill fitting. I like the design of the dress. I like it. I think some more tailoring could be done. Courtney, I don't know if that material works best for him. But anyway, not to keep on going on about that. Kimmy and Maurice. I think they look decent. Um, some people said they didn't like the feathers. I like fur. I like feathers. I like it as long as it's not too gaudy. Um, I'm here for it. I think Kimmy looks great. She had a really really light beat on. You know what I would really like for some of these women to do? I love an updo. I love a pony. I love an updo, something like that. Because sometimes when you have like all those feathers and stuff like that. Now, if you see when she came in, how when her hair is off to one side, you see how you can get to see the shoulder action and the neck and all that stuff. I think that looks way more flattering than all of those feathers and then all the hair and then the earrings as well. So I wish maybe she could have did a up down, maybe some tendrils in the front down, but overall up. I wish she would have did that. But she looks great. I'm not gonna fault it too much or whatever. Maurice, he looks like a lawyer, okay. Now, Mel, this was busy, 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 busy. Okay, so with this look right here, I like it better sitting down. I think when she was up, when she came in, I couldn't get the best picture, so I decided to leave them off. But sitting down, I think the dress looks better sitting down. The overall looks better sitting down. Again, with the hair. It's too busy. It's just too much. It's too busy. I wish it was either a pullback look or something where the dress is already doing so much. Ode to Renaissance, we got it. The metallic, all that stuff. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. But I'm not the biggest fan, but it looks decent sitting down. She looks nice and happy. Way better than the last reunion, child. Martell come in with his medium red suit that needed to go up maybe a one or two sizes in length. I do not. Why do we need to see the man's ankles? Like, why is that necessary now? Like, throw it away. Throw the trend away. I don't need to see a man's ankles. I just don't. But anyway, he knows how to hang a suit, but that thing is small, medium, small. Kiki. I didn't like this look at all. I didn't like the braids. I didn't like, what the braids look like. The braids look like, when you getting ready to take your braids out and how you cut them so you can take them out for the girl. That's what it's giving. Okay. The dress didn't care for it. It wasn't all that flattering to me, but and her makeup, it looked like she did it herself. Nope, nope. So as far as the best makeup, I'm gonna give the best makeup to Mel and Tisha. And then I'll say that Kimmy's a close third, and then Stormy, and then Kiki. Oh, okay. It ain't my fault. Did I do that? The first thing we talk about is their shady business practices. And let's go ahead and get into this clip right here.
Thing to get feedback. I'll leave you there. We have finally launched the Mason Mila first set of products. Tisha released her hair care line on the website. It has Stormy's exact return policy, word for word. And you Google it? No, and she left contact, like email Candace Beauty. It was a bad look for you. It wasn't a bad look for me. We got a lot of sales off of it, so. All
right. Girl, it's a bad look for you. The fact that Tisha cannot accept accountability is crazy to me. That it shows that you just don't have the maturity to do so. You know what I'm saying? Like, even I believe later on, her husband Marcel even tried to get her to take accountability. Like, you need to reel it on back in. You need to stop all of this foolishness that you're doing with Stormy. You were wrong, and that's that. Now you telling somebody to pop some pills. That's, sometimes you can't come back from things, you know what I'm saying? So I girl, when I tell you, when Stormy was like, I gave your ass grace, I said, uh-oh. First of all, she was pissed because she had to walk your ass to the apology, and then it still was some half-ass if if it if it messed up your business or if you got some backlash or whatever. No, bitch, I told you I got backlash. Like, see that whole trying to walk you through the apology and stuff like that, girl. No, that is not what we doing, okay? That is not what we doing. And it just made me feel real like Tisha, come on. You got to do better than that. You have to do better than that. Then we go back on the shady practices of the expo, and Tisha is still calling it expo. She's still going back and forth about this whole thing about she doesn't want to get feedback. She thought it was a success, and everybody was just trying to be negative. Marcel jumped in. He said, we heard positive feedback from Mel, Martell, and Maurice. And Kimmy was like, well, Kimmy had an issue about the money thing, the money situation. The Fletchers, they just weren't even included. So they had their little bone to pick about it. And yeah, again, Tisha don't want to be held accountable or even like put a mirror up to her face and be like, girl, this is what's going on. Like, come on, girl. Like, you can't go through life with blinders on, and you don't grow like that. So I really have a really big problem with her doing that or whatever, but Marceau did clear it up. Mel chimed in. She was just like, I was giving you positive and I was giving you feedback. I didn't give you anything negative. I gave you feedback. And then Kimmy was like, well, I can voice my opinion if there's something wrong. Like if I see that there's something wrong, I'm gonna say whatever I see is wrong. And so that's all. That's what that was. And then next thing you know, Stormy said, "You know what? It's enough about you know we're black entrepreneurs. We blew up overnight. There is no rule book. We don't have the resources, the mentors to guide us on how to get where we need to go. And it's bad that you just took a dig at a black, a black business or whatever. So, but she was just like, girl, when you make as much money as me in a month, come holler at me. And so that was that on that. Then we move into the segment where we have Kimmy and Maurice's segment, as unflattering as it is. But here it is.
Sex drive. So you've been faking. It's been all a year, bro. So you've been faking. I don't know if it's strictly a physiological thing. This is a mental thing, Kimmy. A medication made me feel this way. How long does it take until it wears off? She's been telling me like over and over again, I just want to ride with the top down so my hair can blow in the wind. I'm like, baby, kind of don't have that much hair right now. So, real talk. There's a difference between wants and needs. I'm a person who actually needs sex. I look at it as her.
First of all, I want to say, we give Marceau a lot of flack, but he is one of the most self-aware men that's on the cast. Now, he is very dismissive of some of the things that he doesn't want to be aware of, but I mean, as far as he corrected Tisha, told her when she told Stormy to pop some pills. He said you went too far. Then with his brother Maurice, the older brother, might I add, he talking about making fun of Kimmy not having no head. What the fuck is wrong with him? Due to an illness? And so Marcel was just like, don't say that. And I'm like, right, don't fucking say that. Maurice is such an asshole.
Her standing by me while I'm standing by her. So let's get right into.
Uh, uh, uh. Did you see how did you see how wrinkled up Carlos Carlos' forehead was when he was talking to him? Look, he like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Like, anyway. Anyway, we had this crazy conversation about, her faking it, and he said he apologized, and Kimmy is definitely taking up for her man, saying that she loves and wants sex just as much as he do, which is a lie because we was already at the counselor before you even went through your sickness, illness, condition, and you were saying that he wanted it more than once a day. And I'm like, girl, who the hell is having sex once a day? Especially once you start getting up into your 40s and 50s, girl, who has the time? Child, anyway, she making all types of excuses for that man. He gives a half-ass apology, and I'm over it. If she like it, you just go ahead and like it because it don't make no sense to me. Oh wow. I forgot Carlos asked that question. He said some people, I guess Black Twitter or Instagram people were thinking that he is sexually abusing you. And everybody's looking stunned and shocked. And that, like I said, that's when she went into the whole thing where she's protecting him and making excuses for him and saying that she wants it just as much as he wants it and whoop de whoop de whoop. But yeah, I thought it was interesting that people were saying that. Like I was more of he's an asshole, he's insensitive, but sexually abusing, no, not really. Not really. I wouldn't say that because I'm sure it was consensual, so I wouldn't put it that way. Okay. Now we're talking about faking it, right? So we had an uncomfortable conversation with Kimmy and Maurice about faking it. Um, then it opens up the floodgates to Mel actually revealing that she was faking it with Martell. Take a look.
Go ahead. Were you faking an orgasm in your marriage to Martell the whole time? Yes, I was. Lie. You didn't ask her why she's lying right now. I gotta look at her. You ain't making fake nothing. You ain't gonna fake nothing. No, I'm just saying. No, it ain't. I was thinking I let you know that. I told you that. I mean, ain't no woman I'm faking nothing. What
Shut
was
up,
it about
Martell.
Martell's sex that didn't make you satisfied?
What the fuck did you get that for?
Now, what was it about Martell's sex that didn't make you pleased? Did you enjoy your sex life, Mel? Obviously. He did. You could tell. Apparently. Like, he went through it. Tisha, have you ever
Cha. His little ego was so hurt. His ego was so bruised. And so, everything that Mel said was absolutely correct. However, comma, I might have to call bullshit on her faking it the whole marriage. They were together for like 13, 14 years. Girl, I don't know how that works. How does that work? How does that work? So I don't know. You know, it is what it is. It's her body, it's her experience. She's saying that she faked it. Child, Maurice and Martell in the back at lunch looking all crazy, talk about their wives faking it. Look at that dumb ass look on Martell's face. Oh my god. He is just a fool. That's all. And of course, we get to the lunch break and accountability, and Tisha and Marcel is back there talking, and they're pretty much going back and forth because Marcel is telling her she did too much. And she was like, we're going to have to agree to disagree because I don't feel like it. She said, I feel like I've always been quiet. I always let them come at me. And now they're really coming at me and I have to stand up for myself. So she feel like that's what she's doing. But then he said, well, at the end of the day, you have to turn around and be a businesswoman after that. So, you know, what are you going to do? So then we also see Stormy and Courtney talking, and she's pretty much just pissed. That's all. She's just putting out her grievances and stuff like that, and talk about Tisha. It's just like it's just no getting through to her. And she was like, she came with all this damn smoke. He was like, I ain't never even heard her talk before. I said, Lord have mercy. And she does do that. She does sit back and let Marceau fight her battles, but she's been a little bit more vocal, but she has had the protection of Mr. Carlos King. And don't think I didn't check. Lord, Carlos came back from the lunch break talking about we got the ladies on the stage. And we pan over and look at Marcel, and he was like, oh yeah, we got the biggest bitch in the house. Baby, when I tell you I hollered, I said, oh my goodness. Marcel talking about that's a tough sale. That's a tough sale. And Latisha sitting up there just shaking her head, y'all. Those his words, not Carlos's. He was just letting you know. All right, now, and we get into this bitch comment, and this is what Carlos have to say. First of all, Stormy read the piss out of him, talking about, Marcel likes to gaslight, he likes to poke the bear to get a reaction, and most men don't move like that. They move with more integrity, and yeah. So if Marcel moves like that, then Marcel is a bitch. I said, "Oof, girl." And then we play this clip.
been as a bitch multiple times. Well, I don't allow anything, so I'm just a grown woman, so I can't allow her to do anything. My whole thing for me is how a woman feels so comfortable calling another black man a bitch. It makes me question what goes on in her household. Like, I feel sorry for Courtney. Like, Courtney, blink twice if you need help. We been feeling sorry for you. I don't see how to look at it. We been feeling sorry. I mean, all black men, they work so hard, they do so much, and they get
Oh,
paid so
our black
much.
men, our black
So as a
men.
black woman, I would never man, all that. And my husband wouldn't even allow that.
Yeah. No, but honestly, it's not something. Storm's not a person that we. I don't value her words enough to care about.
What is it about the two of you to where
Our black men, our black men. Tisha, I cannot believe you just tried to use that fucking girl, that coded language. Girl, that is so late and tiring through. Girl, if you don't get out of here with that shit, talk about Courtney blink twice if you need help. Girl, Courtney gives his wife all autonomy. He does not act like he owns her. She is not his possession. That's you. You blink twice if you need help, girl. Child, they get into it. Stormy is saying, baby, y'all be trying to diminish me. And when I say y'all, I mean y'all too over there. I've been known, you need to Google me, known before I ever touched foot on this Love and Marriage Huntsville stage. I didn't need this to make me relevant or make me anything. I've been making millions. I was like, okay, girl. The next thing you know, we switch gears and then we talk about the whole I sell t-shirts, how he diminished Melody's career in entrepreneurship to just selling t-shirts. And then Mel pulls out, oh yeah, I made this for you, just for you. I just sell t-shirts. Okay. Then we come along to the part of the story where, the t-shirts and stuff, they have a little banter back and forth. However, we get to this conversation where Tisha has kind of hit another path saying that she wanted to be a stay-at-home mother. And then I think Carlos asked him, do you have a problem? Like the way Carlos was protecting and trying to explain what Marcel and Tisha's dynamic is, I was like, this, shut up. Don't nobody want to hear you. Let them talk. Because when he asked Marcel, is that what you're saying? That, she uses her degrees and she uses it on a different part, a different level of the business. Like, you come home and y'all discuss things and we use her expertise, but, just not out in the streets or whatever. And I was like, girl, ain't nobody said nothing like that. And he said, no, we're doing the developer, the real estate and all that stuff. But when you want to go outside of it and talk about you want to sell some journals, he's like, hold on. Then I have to come back as a team member and be like, this was our path. This is what we say we want to do. And then Tisha jumps in. She was like, well, I have my own dreams, hopes, and aspirations and stuff like that. And Marcel knows that I'm going to be able to do whatever I want to. And Mel was like, I hope so, girl. You better hold on to them goals because it don't sound like it to me. But anyway, we get there. And she said she toyed with the idea of going back home to be not a single mother, a married single mother, a stay-at-home mother. And I was like, I find it odd because she always talking about she wants this office built, and then now she's toying around with being back at home mom. So I don't know what Tisha want. I don't think Tisha knows what she want. But Marcel was like, the thing is that she got choices. She could do whatever she want to do. She has choices. She don't have to jump out there and be an independent woman because we're a team. And I was like, well, touche. Baby. When Marcel said, yeah, we're not trying to be what do you say? She don't want to be from a lineage of strong, independent single mothers. And Melody's face was tight as hell. And then she was like, uncross your legs, Marcel. That's why you on the panel with us. I was just like, come on, Mel. She was tight. But she had that quick with it. She came quick with it, talking about uncross your legs. That's why you on the panel. You on a white panel tonight. I said, I know that's right, Mel. She hit his ass with the gut punch on that joint. And then he was trying to slowly uncross his legs. That shit was hilarious. Child, long story short, Marcel said that if Tisha wanted to be this boss, chick that, she would be losing three of the most important things in her life, her children. And Melody is like, what do you mean she gonna lose her children? She ain't gonna lose her children. She was like, no, she wants to be a PTA mom. She wants to do this. She wants to cook breakfast and cook the meals for her family. She wants all of that stuff. And Tisha was sitting up there like, I said, girl, if you don't sit your and stop shimmying them damn shoulders. And Mel just gave him the read of the century, said, sit down, because just because she is booked and busy and she flies and goes to fashion weeks across seas and all over the place, it does not mean that she does not go to the PTA meetings. It does not mean that she does not cook her children food. She said she does all of that. And she was like, it's just a lot because we can do all of that. And I'm like, yeah, you can do all of that. But who the hell want to do all that? Like, I don't want to do all that. Like, girl, I'm trying to live a soft life. What you talking about? I'm not trying to be every woman. Child, I've done it, been there, done it. Got the pen, got the motherfucking mug, got the hat, the badge, all that. I got all that. And girl, it's no badge of honor. There is no badge of honor for that. Okay. But anyway, but she read his ass down. And now we get back to the stage and we get to see Kiki come back.
I would be 100% mindful about the things that I say, especially about you or your marriage. Right here, right now, we're gonna make this sure that we are not bringing this stuff up ever again. It's done. Well, are you and Tisha at least in a better place? Girl, it's some stuff going on. That one night, this other girl went out to the club. The two of them hooked up to Martha and had a threesome. But who Tisha? Oh, excuse me, y'all. Girl, you so stupid. Anyway, that's funny to me how I end up being blamed for everything. She wanna blame me. But so she don't even blame the people that need to be
Look
blamed.
at Kiki
You wanna
smile.
go hard into the garden? I tell you what, let's do this. Two what? Two what? Two. So you wanna get mad, get glad, wreck your ass. I know you want. How about that? Let's do that.
You can boss on one. Oh Lord have mercy, Jesus. Honey, Kiki come get the party started. You hear me? It just gets real nasty. They get the fussing and tussling or whatever. And Carlos was just asking Kiki, why did you break the pad? Why did you break the pad? That's the first thing you said, that you wouldn't be bringing it up. And then next thing you know, you brought it up and you went against what you said you was going to do. You wasn't going to bring it up no more, girl. Then Tisha was like, this don't make no sense. So they bleeping out this person's name, this guy, whoever is trying to spill the tea about this threesome with Marcel and all this stuff. And the next thing you know, Tisha just started blurting out that her and her husband pretty much got an open marriage to me. That's what it sounds like. But she's calling it cheating on each other. But I don't feel like it's cheating on each other. It feels like they got a goddamn agreement that, whatever it is, that's what it's gonna be. So we didn't get much more of that because it came to an end and it was on a be to be continued. So that was it. And Marcel with his little smug face, child, Mel was shocked. Carlos was gagged. Everybody's mouth was open. Maurice was about to fall out the chair. It was just a mess. It was a mess. And that was the end of the reunion part one. So y'all let me know what y'all thought about it. What did y'all rate it? Let me see. What did I rate it? I guess I rated it about an 8, 8.5. I thought it was pretty entertaining. It was pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 9. I'm gonna give it a 9 because I'm telling you, when Mel said uncross your legs, bitch, that was it for me. That was it for me. But they was getting Marcel together, child. They was getting him two and together. But y'all let me know, what was your favorite parts? What are you looking forward to? How did you think Courtney and Stormy did defending themselves and all that stuff? Let me know. Let me know if did you believe the apology from Maurice about him being an asshole, about getting his dick wet? Child, it's just a mess. It's a mess. Y'all let me know what you rated. Y'all let me know. Comment anything that I missed, anything you want to cover. Let me know down in the comments below. As always, I'm Nita, your favorite diva. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and make sure you come back. Bye, y'all.